Welcome everyone, it's a pleasure to be here. I want to express extra shout out to the fathers here. Happy Father's Day, so congratulations. I've had the pleasure to work with many of our master's students throughout the last 2 years, and it's wonderful to see you here. We have 4 graduate programs, master's programs here at the University of Washington Epidemiology Department. All 4 of them are 2-year rigorous programs that all involve either a thesis or a capstone project. Many of the students were working right up until the very last day to complete all of these endeavors, so congratulations to you. It's been a stressful last few weeks. So our general MPH, we'll start with that, is our largest program. It's designed to provide competency across a broad range of knowledge, skills, and activities. It includes a practicum experience usually during the summer, between first and second year, with a practice partner during the summer, and a culminating thesis and capstone project. Our MCH program, or Masters of, has an emphasis on maternal and child health. It's led by Dan Lantabari, and it has an emphasis, as you might expect, on knowledge, skills, and activities related to maternal and child health. Our third program is the General MS program that focuses more on quantitative research methods and allows for more flexibility in exploring specific content areas. And then finally, our Clinical and Translational Research track is a research training program designed for clinicians who intend to conduct research with patients in clinical settings. So those are our 4 programs, and we'll be honoring all 4 programs in a few minutes. As I mentioned, I've had the privilege of working with many of you through our thesis seminar course. Certainly want to acknowledge the uncertainty during the last couple of years, the challenges you've experienced, especially over the last few months, and the challenges that might be ahead. You've been resilient and very confident that you'll be successful in your next steps. So congratulations to all of you. I now have the privilege to introduce Andrea Rivas, who will be our speaker from the master's students. So Andrea is a Peruvian physician and nephrologist with nearly a decade of experience in public health. Her career spans a range of work in both clinical and global health. Currently, her research focuses on non-communicable diseases in the Latino populations, and she is deeply passionate about addressing evidence gaps in women's health. At the University of Washington, Andrea has served as a research assistant within the START Center. She's contributed to the field team, and she's mentored fellow students through the Epi Department Epi Mentorship Program. Welcome, Andrea.
Good morning, everyone, and I will tell you why this moment is very important for me. I'm Andrea. I'm Peruvian, also Latin American. I'm a cisgender straight woman from a middle-class background. But I want to acknowledge the privilege that I have to access education, which is not the norm for most people in my country, especially for women. So being here comes with a mission to speak not only for my colleagues today, but also for the many people who could not be here. As we graduate today, I hope we remember that the work ahead is urgent. And when you find yourself entering an uncertain job market or navigating fragile funding systems, please hold on to this, that we are not just epidemiologists. We are witnesses, translators, advocates, and innovators. Every day reveals new gaps in public health, especially for those most overlooked. So in a world where nearly half of the population remains understudied, our work is far from done. And I strongly believe that every one of us graduating today is ready to face that reality head on. Each of us has taken a unique path to get here. But today I want to share some of the experiences that have shaped mine. I have worked in public health as long as I can remember, and that journey took me to some of the most remote areas in my country, the beautiful but unforgiving Amazon. Field work brought me to places I might never otherwise reach. And I was there seeing how the idea of universal healthcare can feel utopic. And locals traveled for hours by river to receive prenatal care that was promised but rarely present. They were invisible to our health system. And this is my first point. Collecting data is a way to make people visible. And when we use this data wisely, it becomes evidence that it can use to be advocate for change, so that people can receive what they were promised. I also work in a urban hospital during COVID-19 pandemic in Peru. We have one of the highest mortality rates in the world. And I was there front row watching those numbers unfold in real time. People were spending all their money to keep their loved ones alive in an overcrowded, under-resourced hospital. And then we have data that there were things that numbers cannot explain, and the hope these people held on to during such atrocious times, despite having endured so much pain. And we have learned so much from COVID, but as time goes by, I see how quickly those lessons are being forgotten. It's easy to forget when we live in comfort, but those who experience the pain, I know they haven't. And I want to resonate with Dr. Edwards' word. COVID-19 changed how the world sees epidemiologists and how we see ourselves. We became more visible, and we were called to explain, to guide, to act, and now we're being asked what's next. As an anecdote, when I started my residency program in Peru, there was a Guillain-Barré outbreak. Then we have a diphtheria outbreak. Then COVID happened. Finally, we have a methyl outbreak, intoxication outbreak. So epidemiology was kind of chasing me. So for me, what's next meant pursuing an epidemiology degree here at the University of Washington. So these 2 years gave me the space to build skills and reflect on the kind of epidemiologist I wanted to be. One grounded in equity, science, and global solidarity. For me, the department has been more than an academic home. It's been a community of thinkers, challengers, change makers, and we've grown because of our classmates' brilliance and creativity, and our mental generosity in the spaces we have created together. This department's strength lies in its diversity of thought, background, and discipline. That richness made it a place where many of us, myself included, felt safe enough to be bold and supported enough to keep going. Please keep it that way. I want to recognize my fellow international students. We belong here. We brought our languages, our perspectives, our struggles, and our deep knowledge into this program. Being an international student can be exhausting, especially when you wonder every day whether you'll be able to keep pursuing your goals. But being international also brings purpose. We carry wisdom, shaped by different systems, cultures, and crises. Our presence in this program is not incidental. We are not just visitors. We are essential to this program. We are shaping the future of public and local health with grit, care, and excellence. Before I finish, I want to thank to every single colleague that sits here. You are amazing, you're wise, you're going to do great. And I want also to thank my family, Mama, Papa. They are not here, but I have them in my heart. I want to thank my partner, Horacio. He actually brought me Peruvian food while I was studying for the prelims, and I passed. Thank you. I want to thank my friends, especially my Latino community, and the faculty and staff who taught us, encouraged us to grow. And I want to share my committee chair, Robert Kaplan, for being a wonderful mentor and friend. Also, Steve Mooney there, thank you for being part of my committee, and everyone that has been on my journey. our mentor from the Start Center, Steve, Brandon, Patty, and also Andrea, who was an amazing advisor during the first part of my journey. Before I finish, I have one more thing to say. Please keep asking hard questions, keep believing that filling the data gap is possible. Honor the lives behind each data point, and let's make space for the voices still missing. And thank you and congratulations to everyone.
Bravo!
Andreas Rivas.
Woo! Bravo!